Here we go.
That's so Andrew.
It's the future I can see.
That's so Andrew.
It's so mysterious to me.
I like that. That's so Andrew.
It's the future I can see.
That's so Andrew.
It's so mysterious to me. Yeah. Yep, that's me. Ooh, yeah. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Now, hi. Hello. I'm here to say that I saw a post that said Barbie is the Black Panther of white people. Have a nice stream, Andy. I'm alert for now. We're pinning this message. Animo bullets, animo bullets. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hi Tris, hi Elsie, hi Tirso. I see Elsie is streaming today. He's not. Oh, he's finished. Okay, well, hello. We are gonna be... There's a new update in Genshin Impact. Well, it's not really the new update. It's like the second half of the update. And I am super, super excited to get Freminet. I want Freminet. The only thing is, though, I can't roll too much. Otherwise, I will get the 5-star in that banner. So... How do I deal with this? I want the 4-star character. I don't want the 5-star character. Also, hi Ada, welcome to the stream. How will this work? It's gonna be such a hard time for me. I'm gonna have such a hard time because I can't. Ooh, today. Just pull and hope for the best. No, we can't do that. Because if we hit an early, right? Another D-Look. No, the thing is, it's not. It's not gonna be another D-Look because I'm guaranteed. I'm guaranteed in the banner. The last time I pulled for something, I think it was for Yoimiya, I got the Dendro Yoimiya. Technically, it's the Dendro Ganyu and the it's not the Dendro Ganyu. It's the Dendro Ganyu and the Dendro Linny. That's what I got. So if we pull on the banners this time around, I will be getting the guaranteed 5-star. Like, I'll be guaranteed a 5-star. I don't know what to do. Should I pull? Maybe we can risk it. Maybe we can just do like a cute 10 pull. Let's calculate first. Let's calculate everything first. Okay? And speaking of calculation, let's open the game. Yeah. Oh. All right, here we are. I don't know. I want... What a good problem to have. What do you mean? It's not a good problem. Because the next banner, for sure, they already teased it. The next banners are going to be Risley and Nervalette. And I want those characters. I want Risley. I want Risley too. Oh my god, it's Ed Sheeran and Zhong Li. Christ. Wait, what's this one? Elemental Skill and Elemental Burst. I think this is a good one. Vortex Vanquisher. Try this. Not Ed Sheeran. He's also... Risley is not a wolf. I'd just like to say Risley is not a wolf. Alright. Okay, I want to see... Okay, the last time we got a 4-star, the bell. Okay? And if we do a 5 pull, wait, how many was it since the last? Okay, so we have 50. Well, we're not 50 yet. We're like at 46. We're in 46 pulls, so if we do a 4 pull, okay. All right. We can still afford it. Whoa!
We just got rated. Hey,
Hello!
P3 and 6 viewers.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on. That calls for something. That calls for that calls for something. Thank you. Wait, hold on. Hello, Raiders. Welcome to the stream. Hi. If you're new here, I am Andy. Well, Andrew. My name is like literally right there. My name is Andrew. You can call me Andy, and I am a variety streamer. So we are currently playing Genshin Impact, but we also play a whole different a bunch of games like like horror games, Killer Frequency, shoot, games on the Nintendo Switch, and Stardew Valley. That's the constants right now. Pumasok ang mga kapepe. Pumasok ang mga kapepe. Why is that? Why is that your? Why is that the? Why is that? Why? Why is that the raid message? Hello. Are we like one dog boy away from a full pack? I'll have to check. Hi, Janina. Hi, Pepperist. Pepperist. Hello, Janina. Bahadedum. Hello, how's stream? I just started. I'll try to speak in English because we've got viewers from like different places. But yeah, I just started stream. Like literally, I just started stream. How was your stream? What did you play? You played Genshin Impact. I see. Okay, you played Genshin Impact. Cool. Did you pull for Freminet? Did you get Freminet? We were trying to decide if I should pull in this banner because like I didn't want I wanna get Freminet, but I don't want the 5-star characters. That's my community name, Kapepe, because I'm Pepper. Yeah, I got it. So if you are Kapep, if your community is Kapepe, does that mean your name is Pepe-er? Pepper Pepe Est? Oh no! Wait, High School Musical stuff is about to play. Jesus. Yeah. Stop. All right. Yeah. Well, people who are, people in my community are called Topsilogs because my last name is Topino. Like my stream name is The Andrew Tops. So if you are, if you follow this stream, then you are officially a Topsilog. I underestimated the Archon quest. The Archon quest is so long. I just finished the first part. I just finished chapter 1. I still have to do chapter 2 and chapter 3. All right, I can do a 4 pull. Let's see if we can get Freminet. Please don't be a 5-star. I will maul if it's a 5-star. 2. All right, 3. Come on, give me something. Give me something. 4. Is this the 4th one? Okay, that was 4. We can do 2 more. No, 3. 2 more, yes. Till we get the next 5-star. Alright, last one, last one. This will be a 5-star for sure. Not 5-star, 4-star, 4-star, 4-star. Hello, I'm overdue a 4-star? By the way, Andrew, I gotta catch you up on your next stream. We'll eat dinner. Alright, you need to eat dinner. Damn it, I gotta sigh you. Alright. We are not going to be pulling anymore. Because we are in dangerous territory. This is dangerous. We literally have 112 saved up. 117 saved up for Mr. Risley and Nervalette. And I cannot ruin that for myself by getting Ed Sheeran. I love Child, but I don't need Child right now. Child can be somewhere else. Risk taker ka ba? Risk taker ka? Open-minded ka ba? Okay. I mean, I got Sayu. I already have C6 Sayu. I love Sayu, but, you know, didn't need her today. Oh, wow. This is the first time I'm seeing another 5-star in somebody's in these trials. Try ko muna mag-work. Okay, Janina, go lurk.
You're in for a little shock.
All right.
Cut to the chase. Don't blink. Hey.
Oh, so sorry.
Try not to.
This is order. Stabilize.
Nowhere to hide.
Order guide you.
All right, we're just doing this so we get the stuff.
Come a little close. Cut to the chase.
I actually like Kaching. In all of the standard banner characters, I like Kaching. I actually really like her. I have her. It's just that I swapped her. I was going to build an aggravate team, but I decided maybe next time, because I ended up building my spread team because I have Alhaitham. I mean, as much as I love Tartaglia, I want Risley.
No time to lose.
So I can't really afford to
Outlines your fate. Know my sword. Let me weave you
to do someone else today. Like to
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Eyes on me. Wings of darkness. Rim cutter.
You can run, but you can't hide.
I want Risley too. I want him so badly. Also, hi, magician pianist. Welcome to the stream.
Riptide.
Whatever his weapon is, I have good option. There is just something so primal that builds up in me whenever I see Risley splash art. I just, you know when you like, you know when a dog bites you and you get rabies? It's like that. But at the same time, I also want Freminet. Like, I want Freminet so bad. I've actually seen,
Show begins. Rain outlines your fate.
some stuff about his, kit. I saw some videos. Like, I watched Sevi and,
Neutralizing threads.
Can I gain? Hello? Can I gain?
Open.
Can I gain like
You're open.
No, my sword. Time
Stuff?
To act.
Precision strike.
precision strike?
I'll protect us.
I want Freminet C0. Yeah, that's enough. That's literally all I want.
You're open. Frost is coming. You're open. Getting here. Going under.
How's this job?
Hair. Getting here. Frost is coming.
Come on. We can
One of his
do
best
it.
weapons is Skyward Pride. Oh, I think I have Skyward Pride.
Rain cutter.
Yeah, I was watching like a bunch of like
Leave the wounded to me. You're open.
I was watching like Sevi plays, and
Dead reckoning.
Uh,
Getting here.
she was giving a guide on how to like use Freminet.
Hair.
Come on.
Frost is coming.
And I have that weapon R5 because that Claymore loved me. I am jelly. Well, not really, cause Skyward Pride is, Skyward Pride is, like, what do you mean, like, I don't know. Wait, so why was Freminet using the bell in the splash art, in his stuff? Why was he using the bell? So weird. I can't roll for him right now. We'll try. We'll look back in an hour, and then we'll see if we can get if we can afford to gamble for Freminet.
Freeze.
Ninjutsu.
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
Can't catch me. Come on out.
Artistic measure.
Freeze. This might
No, I was genuinely hoping that Freminet would be the first character that we can use the bell on. Okay, there you go. Also, I think I think the bell suits him. The bell kind of looks like mechy. You know how there's like. Do I have Skyward Pride? I do not have. I don't even have Skyward Pride. Okay, wait. Let's look at the bell. I mean, look at the bell. It looks like it's from Fontaine. Taking damage generates a shield, which absorbs up to 20% of its max HP. The shield lasts for 10 seconds until broken. While protected by a shield, the character gains a 12% increased damage. HP. It fit him so well.
The scribe's work is
Freminet's constellation is
which is
extremely
exactly
cute.
why I took the position.
Wait, I want to see it. I want to see it. Ah! He's like the cryo Xingqiu.
Wait.
Oh, I got a bunch of stuff. Wait, this web event is what's this web event? Wait! What is this web event? Complete missions together to earn up to 480 Primo Gems. Let me just tweet it? Okay, I'll tweet it. I tweeted it. I tweeted the thing. What happens? Share once. Recalled friends. Oh, you have to recall friends. Oh, when they have to do things. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I'll never be able to do this. Anyway, you guys click on my link. Click on my link. If you haven't played Genshin Impact in the last 14 days, click on my link. So that I get stuff. Hello, Lavender. Welcome to the stream. How are ya? How are ya? All right, let's go back. Okay, we're gonna check back in like an hour to see if we can still afford to get Freminet. Because I swear, we're at 50 right now. I think we're at 50 something. I forgot how many I pulled earlier. I had like 22. 22. I had like I had 22 minus 15, so that I pulled 7, and then we're gonna, so that's 7 plus 46, 7 plus 46, that's 53. We can afford a 10 pull. We can afford a 10 pull. This is gonna be Freminet. I shit you not. My senses are tingling, and they're telling me this is who we want today. We are getting who we want. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! Oh, come on! Come on! I didn't want...
Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All those scholars in the academia
No,
are prime examples.
I don't know. I don't think I can. I don't think I can afford anymore. Hold on. Give me a second. I want to see... Did I get a Noel constellation? Where's my Noel, though? Oh, I have her at C6.
The scribe's work is simple.
Okay. No! No, I didn't want... I didn't want her. I didn't want her. I just want Freminet. Bruh. Bruh. Okay, we're gonna check back in an hour. We're gonna check back in an hour to see if we can pull. Because I think we're really cutting it close. Because we were at like 50 something. We're at 53. And then now we're at 63. And that should be the start of the pities. Right? So no, I don't think I can pull anymore. No, I can't. I can't pull anymore. That's sad. $53, $63, $73. No, I can't. That's cutting it too close. I feel like the next pull I'll get the 5-star. And I don't want child. That's a child. And that's an ugly, pimply bitch. Yep, I'm 9. All right.
There's no escape.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Seems like an emergency.
Although, child is starting to sound really good right now. No! No, I can't. It's a 4-star. I'll eventually get Freminet. I can't. It's a scam to pull for 4 stars. I can't. I shouldn't. I mustn't. Sana all impregnable.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Shine down.
Usually that kills them. Wah!
A bitter pill to swallow.
My goal is to not get any damage on it. Ah! Please! 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 The goal is to not that. Yes! I'm at pity 15, so I can risk it. You can. When are you gonna pull for when are you gonna pull for them? When are you gonna pull for Freminet? I hate this quest, man. I hate this daily quest. This one where you have to go to the person, and then he's gonna be like, "Oh, but like, oh, remember the stuff." It's so annoying. In around 3 hours? I see. So specific. These quests are so tedious. Yeah. EU server? Oh, because EU server. Okay, I get it. I was like, why is it so specific? By the way, oh yes, magician pianist. Alright, after this we're gonna continue the Archon quest. Or should we do the event? Should we do the event or the Archon quest? I feel like we can do more talking with the Verdict of Blades. Plus, we'll get more primos. Alright. The Archon quest can wait. We're doing the Verdict of Blades. Oh wait, no, we can't. We shouldn't. Yeah, we gotta do the Archon quest chapter 2 because I think this event just started. So we'll only end up doing these first two. I'll do this when it's like after 3 days. I want to see Nervalette. You can clearly see that I love Lynette more than Linny. Why? Lynette is level 50. Linny is level 3. Wait, seriously? Where am I going?
Time to go.
I actually like Lynette. I like Lynette.
Time to go.
It's okay. I will... I will get water in a sec. Shoot. I didn't read that. I didn't get to read that. what was it? Is it this one? This one? Is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one? Okay, Star Shroom, turn high flame down low. Herbal soup deepens color. Deepen color down low. Okay. Star Shroom. All right, after this one, we're going to take a break cuz I need to get water. My Thressy cannot take hussy. The talking hussy. The talk hussy. Yeah. Thressy is dry. I had to photograph that. Oh, the prescription? Okay, let's just remember the keywords. Star Shroom. High flame first, then low flame. For how long? Until color. It was color. I was like, wait, what was it? Fuck. My hair's supposed to be a mid part, but if I do like a fully mid part, it looks like I get bullied in high school. Wait, hold on. I think okay, that's cute. I actually like the little bang. All right. If I had your hair like that, you'd look like Tao pre-haircut. Not Tao pre-haircut. Wear glasses and you'd be perfect for porn skin. What? What? I love the bang. Oh, thanks. The bang. I think it's just tonight. I think it's how I slept. That's why I have a bang today. All right, we're gonna be taking a break. I just need to get like a drink of water. Also, have you guys noticed that our internet, our stream hasn't gone down in a while? This is suspicious. Anyway, we'll be right back. Oh, snap! Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more The Andrew Tops right here on Twitch. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello, I'm Andrew. Ooh, right. Why do I stream? I always wanted to hang out with people. During the pandemic, that was a no-no, hanging out with people face to face. So, definitely streaming was my outlet. And yeah, I also just love to play games and, you know, just have fun. Be yourself right here on The Andrew Tops on Twitch. Get in the court now for the East High Wildcats. And the game is in 2 weeks. Basketball is everything. Wildcats, get your head in the game. You gotta go to practice. But when their star player steps off the court. Does anybody else want to audition? I would like to audition, Miss Darbus. And on to center stage. I'll sing with her. We're soaring, flying. He'll show the entire school there's something to sing about. Callbacks? What do you mean I'm not a singer? What if I want to be more than just a basketball player? We have to figure out a way to make sure Troy is our playmaker. High School Musical, the one-man show. With the Andrew Tops, Andrew Topino, Andrew Topino, Andrew Topino, and Andrew Topino. High School Musical, one-man show. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Sweet niblets! The Andrew Tops is live right now, here on Twitch.
Hello, I'm muted. I'm back. This commercial is sending me on a nostalgia trip. Yeah. Like, what do you mean nostalgia? Like, nostalgia for Disney Channel or nostalgia for the one-man show? Both. I see. Okay, so while on break, I went to get like I went to get water, right? I went to get water, right? And then like I saw a pineapple. Like we have like pineapples in the fridge right now, so I saw some pineapples and I was like, oh, I'll take one on pineapple. And then I bite into the pineapple and that pineapple was extra juicy and it was so cold that it hurt my tooth. It hurt my teeth. And I was like,
Thank you for completing today's commissions.
I was
Here's
like
your reward.
on the way back to my room making that face. Oh no, Choco, excuse me. Excuse me. Oh wait, please. Come on. Your tail. It's on my chair. Come on, move. Move. Oh wait. Move. Move. Go over here. Over here. Over here. Over here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, baby. Over here. Come here. There you go. Oh, now you lie down. There you go. Pineapple? Were you preparing for something later? No, I just wanted to eat a pineapple. And like how I met you. What do you mean? What do you mean how did we meet? We met because we're improv people. We're improv friends. I hate that we had that same train of thought. You guys belong in the gutter. Your brains belong in the gutter. Bruh. How I Met You nostalgia trip. Like pandemic stuff. Aww. You know, I've actually never explored the city. Fontaine City. Like, I've done Mondstadt, I've done Inazuma, I've done Sumeru. Like, I practically know Sumeru in the back of my hand. But like Fontaine, I don't know. It feels like Fontaine is a little bit too big for me. Like it suddenly got bigger. So like I don't know how to like walk around anymore. I thought size didn't matter. Shut up, you guys. Family-friendly stream, please. I was trying to look for this song on like the everywhere. I'm trying to look for this song. He was just talking about map sizes. Yeah, and I'm saying that the map is too big. And size does matter in a map. I'm actually trying to look for this song. Does anyone know the name of this song? I know I saw the place, but I was just looking around. Ooh, what is this? Ooh, what is this? What is this thing? So you would say Fontaine is too big? What is his name? Boogie Cout? Boogie Cout?
It's right up ahead, but let's make sure we weren't followed first.
I've been keeping watch, demoiselle. I haven't spotted anyone suspicious thus far.
Oh my god, is that
Very
Taylor
good.
Swift?
But let's not let our guard down for now.
I shall find rooms for our respected guests.
Thank you, Malus. Now, let's continue, traveler.
Could you imagine if one of them died? One of the two died? Like, that would be so sad. What if they turned into water? What? Oh! I scared myself. I pressed the wrong button and I scared myself. Oh, that's funny. I'm funny. Oh my god. Top streamer here. Professional Genshin player. You guys. Look at this professional Genshin player.
I miscalculated.
Please! Give me a break. Come on. Jesus.
The doctor will see you now.
Are we good? Are we good? Alright, we're good. Ah. Ew, sewer water. The double the better. Anyway. Wait, give me a second, guys. Wait, let me mute for a second. Alright, I'm back. Am I still muted? Check. 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 Alright, I'm good. Okay, so... Okay. I was exploring Fontaine, and I found out that there was a sewer level. Initially, I just went here. I didn't think of anything. Because, like, I wanted to save my reaction for stream. So, I mean, looking at this place, like, you wouldn't know that people, like, there is definitely, like, a sort of, like, a class divide between the rich and the poor or something. A lot of the richer people are, like, up there. And also, Fontaine is giving Bellabog vibes. Like, this is essentially Bellabog. This is, if you play Honkai Star Rail, this is Bellabog.
The scribe's work is simple, which is exactly why I took the position.
Also, I love the little detail where it echoes when they speak in the sewers. Then how come I'm not freezing to death? That's because it's not essentially Bellabog, but it's the same design as Bellabog. Like it's giving steampunk. Just like Bellabog, there's a lot of like steampunk elements over there, and then also like there's an underground place that you can go to.
Wait.
Also, I know Jacob, you're just trolling. Also, hi, welcome to the stream. Where's the Heppy like? Where's the Heppy? Where's the Jeppy like character? I wish Jeopard was in this game. I would break everybody just so I could get Jeopard. Hello, how is Fontaine? Fontaine is... Whoa. Who is this turtle? Oh, it's a tortoise. Okay, it's a tortoise. Also, it's a very silent tortoise. How is Fontaine treating me? Fontaine is treating me, like the little was about to say a word. It just, treating me like the slut I am. Stop. I'm so sorry. There might be underage people here. It's fun. It's fun. I like Fontaine. The design's cool. I like everything about Fontaine. Also. Ooh. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go back here. We're here to do the story. Whoa! There's a whole bar in here. But doesn't it smell really bad in the sewers? Oh, that's... Ooh. Or is this just the water drainage stuff? So it's kind of okay. I like Fontaine because it apparently has guns.
So,
Oh.
this is your base? It's not quite what
I got
Freminet
C2 Tortoise
imagined.
today. Either I win or lose 50-50. I'm winning because that would mean I'm Farina guaranteed. Who's Tortoise? Oh, are we talking about Tartaglia? We tried pulling for Tartaglia earlier, and then well, not really pulling for Tartaglia. We were trying to pull for Freminet because we love our androgynous, possibly bisexual, person. We didn't get it. We didn't get them. We got a Sayu and we got a Noelle. And I'm so mad because if I pull a 10 pull, I'll definitely get the banner character because I'm guaranteed. And I'm saving that up for Risley. Yes, Tortellini. Tortellini.
Your
Best of luck, thank
accommodations
you.
have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
Well, so much for my expectations. Wow, that's rude. Let's say thank you.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately. After all, we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who support us.
Oh, she's not really that rich.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone.
Navia
But if
Swifts.
you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth
160 Fates and 1 Chi-Chi and no Yelan, girl. Damn.
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago. I'm afraid I'm not quite his equal.
it. Your father, he was the previous boss of Spina di Rosula, right? How did he...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
No, I'll explain it myself. I suppose I couldn't run from this topic forever.
Spina de Rosula,
And
Navia's
as
version.
partners, that's
Stop!
something I hope they can understand.
Also, my hair. Bruh, my hair. Please, look cute. I'm on stream right now.
My father's name is Callus.
Oh, thank you for the
Yes,
water.
The same one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the streets. 3 years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend. But he chose a duel to defend his honor instead of standing trial. He died in the duelist's ring.
Can we skip the exposition?
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I just want the primos.
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was set up. At the time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would
Also,
pop up
can I
and
just say
prove
I
his
love this
innocence.
song? Yes.
But strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it
Oh my god, this isn't Taylor Swift. This is Adele.
that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena. 3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that. How could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself.
Do you have any clues as to why? I feel like we're gonna find out why.
The closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Ah, so that's why you're so determined to get to the bottom of that case.
That's right. I've also tried to investigate the murder my father was implicated in, but I haven't found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation records. However, I believe that if the murder case is
Oh, wait, are we
related to
gonna do
those behind the
another court
disappearances,
case
they
thing?
must know something. I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the
Spoilers,
truth.
ooh. Do I have the spoilers tag? I don't have the spoilers tag, so feel free to spoil me. Just don't spoil too much. Will we have another court case? Because I really like that. I really like that type of gameplay. I liked it.
If only he'd been more
Yes,
open
there will
with
be
me
another
when he
court
was still
case.
alive.
Yes. Okay, that'll be cool. All right.
He even
Okay,
hid
no
the
more
fact that
spoilers.
my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me. And now, here I am investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't you, Papa?
For the sake of your family. Oh my god, I didn't know Vin Diesel was here. You know, you're quite alike in this regard.
Demoiselle, please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all.
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle.
Demoiselle.
Master Callus did so much good in life, yet all it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callus the Unfaithful. Even our supporters decreased greatly
I don't
due to
wanna
their incidents,
be
hence our
a murderer.
strained finances at present.
Wait, if Callus was such a good man, wouldn't people at least be a little suspicious when he was accused?
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from Fontaine, really. Everyone's like that.
Jesus. I guess we're starting to see the problem with Fontaine, especially with the first Archon quest. It's the fact that the people are like sheep. Critical thinking, man, doesn't exist in this place.
People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
Okay, I guess I wouldn't say like they're kind of like sheep. I guess I would say they're kind of like they live for the drama, but still they lack critical thinking.
But how could... Never
I'm calling the
mind.
10 poles ex Navia ship, the
Callus was
Joker,
really
and the
awfully
Queen, or
accused.
everything has changed.
We have
Really?
to
The
find
Archon
truth.
intro wasn't an
He
indication of
didn't
a
deserve
problem?
to have that happen to him.
Well, I see it as two different problems.
There is one other thing. Master Callus's opponent in the duel was Ms. Clorand.
You mean... You mean the purple booba woman?
Oh, her? Well, then, isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
Fontaine Chapter 8, also known as My Archon Can't Be This Delulu. No wonder the mood was a little strange between the two of you.
Yeah, that's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
True.
Ms. Clorand has always placed great emphasis on the honorable nature.
She
of
has
the
a
duel.
personality, Drew.
If her opponent doesn't yield, she will not stop either.
Delusional is not a personality.
She knew Master Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but seeing how he was resolute in the arena, there was only ever one choice she could have made.
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
Yeah, like it's been 3 years, you know?
Don't worry, Navia. Paimon knows how
Like
you
it's
feel.
still too soon, I guess.
You don't have to force yourself to do that.
Afterward, Ms. Clorand told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
Then that indicates that he intended to die in that duel.
Yes, that is our understanding as
Oh,
well.
damn.
Oh, Papa. What
Oh,
madness
Papa.
drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me?
Do you think I could voice Navia?
Oh, Papa, what madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me?
See, I can voice Navia.
All right.
The-
Anyway, That's the information I wanted
the
to share with you.
vocals, the
Even if it
voice
did
is
sound like I
uncanny.
was just complaining towards the end.
No, it's all right. I understand how important it is to you. I say yes, you
Thanks.
can.
You two should go and rest. This was quite a day after all.
See, look.
Oh, thanks. You should go and rest. This is quite a day after all.
See, like. It's just that good.
Everyone's beat.
I could practically like voice half of all of these characters. Look, this is my Paimon. Amazing.
Please, relax and get some sleep. We will ensure you rest soundly.
Rest in my room.
Whether it be responsibility for Spina di Rosula or
Oh,
Master
he
Callus's
talks.
death, it all landed on Demoiselle's shoulders so suddenly.
Wait, does that mean we can find Navia?
This won't do. I must become stronger.
Wait, is there a possibility for us to find Navia? And talk to her? Or no? Oh well. Peaceful night passes under the Spina di Rosula's protection. See?
This place feels almost too safe.
Paimon slept so well. This place feels almost too safe.
Amazing Paimon.
Huh? Navia? Where did the other two go?
I killed them.
I sent them back to
I could
Poisson.
scarcely
It's
see the
Spina di
difference.
Rosula's place of
Exactly.
origin, where we
Yes.
have our
Ma'am,
headquarters.
that's Toad.
There's
It's
much
not.
for them
It's
to do here
Paimon.
at the moment.
Paimon gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them off your back. But never mind that. When did you get back? Were you waiting here the whole time?
No, I just returned after going out for a while. I did some investigating yesterday regarding the name Vache.
Also, how does it work if it's night underground? Are things just like... Is this like kind of like Vegas? Like the city that never sleeps?
Wait, so you didn't sleep at all?
How could I after having such critical new evidence appear?
Bruh, Navia, go to bed.
Guess Paimon wasn't speaking.
Show us
for
your boobs.
everyone just now, huh?
Felix! Felix! Wrong person. It should be Clorind. Or Alhytham. Or Risley. Or Nervilette.
Unfortunately,
Tell
the
that
name
to
seems
yourself.
have been wiped from existence. It doesn't seem to have a match anywhere. I suspect that those behind this have already taken
Arlecchino?
steps to hinder an investigation from this angle. But that does prove
could be.
that this Vache
You know, for some
person
reason, the
is a
underground
key
parts of
witness in the
Fontaine
incident.
kind of reminds me of the sewer sections of Ratatouille. Oh my god.
Original taste. The sugar 1.5. Say ingredients. Carbonated Mikula. Caramel color. Acidity regulator. Natural flavor. Mikula. Original taste. Let's
Does that mean we're too late though?
Arlecchino's boobs are probably corrupted too. Damn. Felix!
No. There is one ray of hope. One place in Fontaine that they would find almost impossible to threaten, no matter how much they wanted to. And that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. A place where detailed files on all the cases in recent years are kept.
Jesus. I cannot laugh. I cannot laugh too much. I start coughing. The faded Nipnops.
If the Osea Nebula is one of the young women who went missing recently, we should be able to find some related information there.
So Nervalet maintains an archive of case files?
Also, there are so many...
the hard work
Navia
Chief
is
Justice
not
for you.
saying Nervalet's name properly. We're gonna meet Chief Justice Daddy?
In that case, let's go talk to him, shall we?
There are only 2 Genshin characters that Paimon calls by their titles, as far as I can tell, Diluc and Nervalet. Nervalet!
Coming along, Navia? Did you get tired?
No, it's nothing. Let's go see the Honorable Chief Justice.
She probably has some trauma from 3 years ago. Alright, let's go. We're gonna try walk. We're gonna walk, because I want to see the place. Like, I want to experience the place. I mean, just OMG, just like me for real. Like, the Genshin team puts so much effort into like building these worlds only for me to teleport. Plus, it's like 3 meters away, so I think we can afford the little walk. Okay, who mentioned Ratatouille earlier? Let me scroll up. I want to see who mentioned Ratatouille before. Oh, yeah. Yes, I agree with cartridge-based. I agree with Carl. The warm feeling of the sewers is giving Ratatouille vibes. It's literally the sewers of Paris in Ratatouille. Also, I'm about to fall. Let's rest for a second. Let's rest for a second, because I'm about to fall. I was gonna say it's giving Ninja Turtles lair, but sure. Is it? I've never seen, or I just don't remember. I have never seen a Ninja Turtle media. I've never consumed any of their media. I also think Hoyoverse put way too many waypoints in this area. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think they did put too many waypoints in this area, because the more waypoints, the more primo gems that we could get. So I think it needs more waypoints actually. Why are Al-Hytham's knees so fucking low? I don't know. Felix, when somebody pointed that out in my stream, I don't know, like, something inside of me broke. I have never been able to unsee it. It was pointed out for me too. Did Tirso point it out for you? If it was Tirso, I'm gonna smack Tirso. I'm gonna smack that ass like a drum. Slurp that dick. Tirso, why? Why would you corrupt Felix's brain? Why? Okay, where are we going? Wait, hold on. Let's just be silent for a second. I think... Oh. Ooh. I'm having an eargasm right now. I think my favorite OST has now become Fontaine. I mean, as much as I love Chingyun Peak, that song, I love jazz. I love jazz. My mom is a jazz singer. So I definitely have been like influenced with a lot of jazz. She listens to a lot of bossa nova. So these type of music like like hit me in the brain. Where are we going? Is there a way up? Or do I have to climb up? Why do I have a feeling I'm wasting my time and I can actually like find something over here that will lead me up? Yeah, you like jazz? Like jazz? You like smooth jazz? Also, if you guys know, my evening my sleeping playlist is always 1940s jazz. So it's essentially jazz, but it has the lo-fi quality of 1950s, 1940s music. And the singers are old or dead. Tirso can attest to that. Tirso knows my sleep playlist is a lot of jazz. I was about to say your sleeping playlist. Yeah. What? Who is she? Bye. Do you guys want a copy of my playlist? My sleep playlist? How do I go up? Bruh. Speaking of sleep, I will call it here. Have a good stream. Okay, Jacob. Thank you so much for dropping by. You go have a good rest. And enjoy your sleep.
Here you are.
Okay, I can definitely just, like, teleport there, but... You know what? We're not teleporting there. Did you forget that there was an elevator system? I know that there's an elevator system. The problem is, I don't know where it is. I'm trying to look for it. But, like, since I'm already here, I'm like, okay, I might as well just continue. It still doesn't defeat my wish of learning how to play the Erhu. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
A grave oversight.
Here we go. That's so Andrew. It's the future I can see. That's so Andrew. It's so mysterious to me. I like that. That's so Andrew. It's the future I can see. That's so Andrew. It's so mysterious to me. Yeah. Yep, that's me. Ooh, yeah. Hello, everyone. everybody, welcome to the stream. We are definitely playing Genshin Impact for the first time today. Yeah. Oh, look.
The doctor will see you.
Oh, that cool. Look, our Alhaitham is here. Great. Okay. Where is this elevator system? Because I sure as hell don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. See, this is what happens when you use too many waypoints. You get lost. You don't know where you're going. Is this the elevator system? No. What is this? The entrance is somewhere there. I'll stop reading. I feel like if I continue to read that, I'll get something. But, you know, I'm... Eh. Please tell me this will lead me up. Thank God. Finally, we found the elevator. Also, I hate that Alhaitham is matching the colors of the elevator. Like, I hate how, like, he blends in with the elevator. Look, where is he?
The palais is right up ahead. Come on.
That's all I had to do. That's all I had to go to. I just had to go up an elevator. And that was it. Oh. How does she know where to go?
State your business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters.
Oh my God! Does that mean we're probably gonna get a what's their race? I forgot their race. But are we gonna get a character with that race?
Huh. This place does look pretty heavily
Melusine,
guarded.
yes, the Neopet.
That proves that Nervalet's files are really secure.
Hey, don't you recognize us?
Huh? Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or who you might be related to. Our rules make no exceptions.
See? They've got great discipline, too.
Yep. Paimon can tell.
She sounds like a rugrat.
If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit. Unlike some, we're busy, so please leave if you don't have a reason to be here.
Excuse me. Damn, I didn't expect to get I didn't expect to get bullets. I didn't expect to catch strays here. Damn.
No. What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago? We were at the trial of the great magician Linny.
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird. You must be Linny's attorneys. It's all coming back to me now.
And it's all coming back to me.
We're here today to report and archive some information on a follow-up case.
Huh. Is that even a thing?
Of course. Don't worry. We're here on official business. You can trust us.
You got your bullets.
All right then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just inside.
Thanks so much.
All right. It's time to meet Nervalet.
Please come in.
Oh. Oh my God. Hold on. It's him.
Sorry to barge in, Monsieur
Monsieur Neuvillette.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
His voice is like butter. Like, what do you mean, like butter? Hi, Jig. Welcome to the stream. Nubby. Yes, it's Nubby.
So you're not mad at us?
He's butter. His voice sounds like butter. I remember when you used to call him Nubilette. It's not It's Nouvellette. Nouvellette. That's what I said, okay? Now it's Nervillette. Okay? It's... Stop.
We're looking for a man called Vacher. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. If we can find him, we may be able to unearth some
I clipped
key
it. You said it.
information on the
You... No.
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
I did not. Could you imagine if he was Vacher?
Who knew that Neuvillette would be so easy to talk to?
Could you imagine if he was Vacher?
Unfortunately,
It's me again, I'm back. Let's talk ASAP. Do you have the time? Let's talk ASAP, baby.
I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vacher has been involved in any case, criminal or
He
civil,
looks like an evolved
for the past several
Ayato.
years.
I don't think so. Ayato is... Ayato has... I don't know. Ayato is... I don't know how to feel about Ayato. Ayato is... I liked Ayato as a character. I didn't... A funny thing is, I don't play him as much. I don't play Ayato as much as I thought I would play him as much.
There are no records of him either in the files or in
It's
my
not
memory.
Nubilette. Nubilette. I was reading your chat. I remember when you used to call him Nubilette. It's not I remember when you... Yes, that's that. So we're back to square one.
Traveler, what if it was really just a dream?
Is that so? All right then. Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette. We'll take our leave now.
Ahem. Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel.
I can understand how you feel.
Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man. We deeply regret his passing.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette?
Oh. The more I think about it, the more that I'm seeing that there is very big soap opera storylines in Fontaine. Probably because of the Spanish influences.
Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any
Yeah,
of that.
it's giving
I can
telenovela.
hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. You only said those things because you felt like you should.
Oh my god, she is reading him.
It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead. In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear.
Oh my god, speaking of deer, hi Do the Deer, welcome to the stream.
If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel?
Wait! Wait! This is new? This is new! I have never seen a Genshin character cry before. Or maybe somebody has already cried in Genshin before. But no, I remember seeing people cry in Genshin, but it's only in cutscenes. I've never seen it in like this. We had some NPCs as trial tears back in Sumeru? Really? It wasn't this expressive before. Yes! It was in an event, I think. Oh my god.
Why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die? Despised and hated by all.
Oh.
Everything was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed everything.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. It took them 4 patches, but yay, we finally have more expressions.
There are still so many things I never got to tell him. So if you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone.
He looks so guilty. OMG, I want to give him a hug. Tirso! Tirso!
It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you
I am
never
here
express
feeling the emotions of Navia relating to her character, being invested in her as a character, and yet here you are. Oh no, look at Nervilet. Oh, he's sad. He looks guilty. Oh, I'll give him a hug.
Oh well. In any case, everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice.
Damn, she went angry, sad, and then angry again.
My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
I gotta do this story so I know what he's thinking. Yeah. I'm gonna hug Shao. Hi, Thorindos. Welcome to the stream.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Rain. It's raining.
You're right. Wasn't it still sunny when we went into the building? And there shouldn't be any active trials today. How strange.
Now that I think of it, on the day my father was convicted of murder, it was also raining.
Rain.
What is it? Did you think of something?
Hydro Dragon, don't cry. Oh, spoilers. Well, I already know what happens. I already know this bit of lore, but like, damn. Spoilers. Your father's case. Was he outside when it happened?
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could fall there. Why? Do you think the rain could have affected the crime scene?
Let's keep the spoilers on the down low, especially when it comes to the story.
That thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value.
But there was something you didn't know at the time.
Oh? Wait. You don't mean...
The fact that people can be turned into water.
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water? And then got washed away
Still
with the
weird
rain?
it rains in the capital city.
Yeah. And if that's what had happened, then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained what he saw to the authorities.
I really think I found a true genius for a partner. You're completely right. How did I not connect the dots earlier? All right, let's go to Poisson. With this new lead in mind,
Poisson.
we'll get to the bottom of my father's case for sure.
All 10 and Poisson. Des poissons.
Yeah, we're gonna make progress for sure this time.
Do you want to go with me now? Or do you want to head over by yourself later?
Let's go over there together.
Great. Let's go then.
Let's go to the croissant. The croissant.
This weather is perfect for doing nothing at all.
When you say nothing at all. Oh, is this poisson?
Whoa, what a huge ship! Why would a ship be anchored at a place like this?
There's no need to be so surprised. While it may look like a ship, it's actually Spina.
Wait, I'm on the North America server, so I don't have the new banner for another 8 hours. Yes, so you better be rolling for Linny if you want Linny. And yes, we tried to pull for Freminet today, but it didn't work. I got Noel and Sayu, just sad. And if I do another 10 pull, I'll definitely get the banner, which I don't want.
My father was the one who asked for it to be built like this. Perhaps our taste in exterior design is the only thing we occasionally had in common. A gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
I'm starting to get why you like it.
And Paimon thought you were bluffing when you said Spina di Rosula had a glorious past.
I think Farina is stinky. She is Purina after all. Hi, Chiman. Welcome to the stream.
Paimon was confused why a group with such a history would live in the sewers. But now that Paimon has seen this ship for herself,
Maybe it's Seno. Maybe I'm physical MC. Physical MC. Physical MC.
Well, Poisson is where Spina di Rosula began, after all. It's our main base, our home.
I swear, every update or every new region, the places are getting better and better. I am so excited for Natlan. Isn't that the one inspired by Southeast Asia and Indonesia? Oh my god, we're gonna get Filipino names. I thought it was Africa? Oh, is it Natlan or is it there is one that is inspired by Southeast Asia. It's the one with many islands. Ah, is it Central America? There is one that's inspired by Southeast Asia, right? I remember somebody talking about it. I remember it. Although
Maloose, we're back.
Spain-esque? No, that's this place. That's Fontaine. Fontaine is a mixture of Spanish, French stuff.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle, and our most important partners.
Wait, let's. Where are the other? let's keep this playing.
You said before that you still had some business at the court. What brings you back to Poisson so quickly?
About that. It's because my partner here reminded me of something really important. You see, what if my father's case had something to do with water from the primordial sea? You still remember, right, Malus? On that night, it was raining?
Yes, the case was quite similar to that of Mr. Linney's. Both were what you'd call impossible murders.
Sorry, wait. Could the mastermind be the same person?
Could you tell us a bit more about what happened before?
Yeah, of course. Many years ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Poisson. At a glance, it was a kind of drink that could excite your mood and produce many pleasant hallucinations.
Wait!
Okay, Natlan seems to be inspired by pre-Columbian Mesoamerica with additional influences from Spanish and West African cultures.
Some kind of potion?
Yes, he did. Considering what we know now, it's almost certain that synth is created using water from the primordial sea. If you drink synth for an extended amount of time, you'll suffer many side effects, such as losing the ability to focus or control your emotions. And if you were to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes of paranoia and anxiety while lacking energy to do anything.
I love the voice acting in this patch. Yes, it's so good.
As he oversaw Poisson, my father was compelled to put a stop to synth abuse and called for a complete ban of it.
Boss's uncompromising attitude incurred the synth vendor's wrath, but no matter how much they threatened or bribed him, he refused to yield.
All right, I'm gonna find where the Southeast Asia stuff are going to be
put an end to the problem
put,
once and for all.
because for sure there has to be a Southeast Asia reference somewhere in Genshin Impact.
So he could never get anything out of the dealers.
I feel like there will be another region
and weren't privy to the rest of the operation.
that's not part of the 7 regions.
That, my father decided to contact the dealers in secret and cultivate personal relationships with them. Finally, he was able to convince someone to become his informant. The man's name was Jacques. He felt greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse. That night, my father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate. He planned to meet up and exchange information with Jacques over some food. But then, we heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. We raced to the scene and found
Jacques Cole,
still holding a gun, and Jacques, who was already dead on the ground.
Huh? How did that happen? Aren't they on the same side?
Sounds just like Lenny's case, doesn't it? In both cases, the culprit seemed obvious, but neither appeared to have any motive at all. Looking back on it, though, I now believe the most important clue was something we all overlooked at the time. There were pieces of clothing left at the scene.
so they could have belonged to someone who got dissolved?
Precisely. It's all thanks to you that I made the connection now. Back then, we all just thought they were some costumes that Jacques used to disguise himself at the banquet. But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene. With one extra person, we'll also need to reconsider why the 2 shots were fired.
Maybe your father got into an argument with Jacques, but it's also possible the third person was to blame.
You're right. We still don't know what happened. But my intuition tells me that we're on the right track to figuring it all out.
I'm on the right track.
I'm finally headed towards the truth.
Jacques was an empathetic man who was infinitely remorseful for his past action.
Like 1111, make a wish. Yeah.
I think this third person is probably the key to the full truth. On that note, however, Even though this will not please you, demoiselle,
Oh.
as your and your father's butler,
The music.
I must still offer a word of warning. Our opponent is insidious and cruel. They are extremely difficult to deal with, and Boss has already lost his life trying to bring them to justice. Even though Spina de Rosula has lost most of its former glory, Poisson has welcomed a new time of peace, and we have been allowed to live out our lives. There is no need to follow your father's path. It would be both wise and in line with Boss's wishes to step back and give up on the case.
Wait. Is Arlecchino the mastermind?
If that's indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that himself. Was I not the closest person to him? And yet, I was the one most kept in the dark. What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage to protect
What?
anything
Not the
in
stair.
the end?
Not the stair. The windows.
Synth
I'll
is
order an
still here.
Arlecchino with an extra
Callous
shot of
the
espresso.
Unfaithful is still his epithet.
Espresso?
And Spina di Rosula is barely getting by. Nothing. Did he think
Oops.
I'd just accept his meaningless death and live out my life just as meaninglessly? I've never accepted that. Ever. Not since that day, and certainly not now. I want to find out the real answer for everyone's sake. For the missing girls, for the victims, and for myself.
No, but like, Navia. Okay, well, we'll find out the more we play the game.
This is indeed the best moment to act. Your partner appears
How
to
long
be
would you
quite
spend on hair and makeup
and
for
more
Navia in Genshin
importantly,
Impact stage
demoiselle,
play musical?
I think
You would
you're
wear a
also
wig.
ready to take this on.
So you do know something else, Malus.
The costumes are... Putting on the costumes is definitely going to take a little longer.
Yes, I do. In fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection between Synth and the serial disappearances case. But what drove all the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation that you, demoiselle, had been selected as the next target to disappear.
Damn.
What?
Boss also didn't tell you that he had been diagnosed with a rare illness. The doctors told him that he had no more than 5 years left to live. And the serial disappearances case caused him great anxiety. 5 years was nowhere near enough time to resolve this long-standing conflict. But once he passed away, all the danger would pass on to you. Knowing all of this, he decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death. He claimed to have already gotten his hands on some key incriminating evidence for the other side, and even told some members of Spina de Rosula about the details.
Hello? All of the twists and turns of the Archon quests. Damn, it's really beginning to be a telenovela.
But as long as you remain safe, he would not share the evidence with the public.
Can't believe the only lawyer we've met so far in the Nation of Justice and Trials is the Archon. Would you consider the Chief Justice a lawyer? Isn't he like well, yes, a judge, but doesn't a judge need to be a lawyer first?
If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he told would immediately expose all they knew about Synth and the disappeared victims.
Ooh.
Right, so nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
As we've seen, Boss's tactic has worked. Even though Boss has been gone for a long time, the other side has not tried to take Demoiselle's life.
Teyvat has its own laws. Also, didn't Yanfei say that she's prepping to defend us in Fontaine or something?
No, I don't believe it. He never appeared to look sick to me.
What if that's what's gonna happen in 4.1?
No father wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss. To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor.
The only playable lawyer isn't even Fontainian. There are two lawyers. Aren't there two playable lawyers? Isn't Kuki Shinobu a lawyer? Yeah, Cookie Shinobu is a playable lawyer. She's just like with a gang. Is she even a licensed lawyer? I'm not even sure if they're licensed.
So he chose to die in silence, so that he could protect me.
I'm afraid you're not understanding this correctly, demoiselle. What Boss wanted to hand to you was not a parasol, but a sword.
Let me just... Yeah.
If Boss's spirit could hear you telling me that you want to find the answer for the sake of everyone involved, I'm sure he'd be extremely proud.
Here, cooperate with me today. I'm sure there's a Yanfei walking from Liubei Harbor to the Opera Epicles video somewhere on YouTube.
That fool. Couldn't he have just given it to me straight? No. He might have set up everything precisely because he never thought I'd be able to understand him.
Here, cooperate with me, please.
Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now?
He gave you the choice to live how you want.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the world. But thankfully, he rarely talked to me about complex matters.
Oh, thank you for the posture
and thus
check.
understood little of me as a person.
I needed that.
In this case, he really didn't need to give me an easy way out. Huh. Malus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
It's the location where synth is produced. Essentially, it's the enemy's headquarters. When he was threatening the enemy, Boss didn't share the specifics of the incriminating
I'm gonna use the
evidence he
purse
found.
timer when I'm cooking for sure. Oh.
But if you want
I don't
use
think I
it
have that
against
yet.
the enemy, you'll still have to take several things into consideration.
Why? If we know where the place is, can't we just go storming in?
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against a mysterious and dangerous organization that's been in operation for decades. There's no telling what might be lying in wait at their headquarters. We also have no idea what kind of
Freminet's
evidence we
kit
may be able
was
to
in
find
a new
inside,
YouTube trailer too.
nor
I
what people we may
collected
be able to capture.
collected miscellany. I watched that video. I actually retweeted it on my Twitter.
But a single visit to their headquarters would be tantamount to a formal declaration of war. The worst case would be that we leave empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full retaliation.
Then, in that case, why not work with the Fontaine authorities?
Well, you saw one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case. We have no idea just how thoroughly they may have been infiltrated.
Huh. That's true. Seems my father really had no choice. But things are different now.
Also,
It'd be a lot easier to prove the other side's guilt, now that we've connected Synth with the disappearances case.
a question. Does it take like just one drop for the people to dissolve into water, or does it take like one vial, or does it take like a whole vase of water, or is it just one tiny vial or one tiny drop? You know, kind of like in H2O, just add water. How like those girls, when they touch a drop of water, they turn into mermaids after 10 seconds. I don't know. They had a vial that was empty in the first case. I think it needs a few vials. Like a few drops. Like maybe just a splash.
You sound like you've put a lot of thought into this, Malus.
I am the butler, after all. I live but to serve the boss and Demoiselle's will. I've always been willing to take on any kind of risk for your sake. But considering my relative lack of ability, I've spent my time keeping secrets, performing basic investigations, and waiting for the right time to come.
Well, look no further, because I am the right time.
Thank you for all of that, Malus.
And I'm coming.
Have you discovered anything new in the past few years?
Well, if you're enjoying today's stream, come and chat.
Let me think. One conclusion I came to was that the enemy must be quite familiar with Spina di Rosula, or at least have an informant planted here.
Caught in 4K.
When I announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, I used to deliberately keep a few people in the dark and observe the reactions of the synth vendors. If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must be innocent. If the vendors packed up and fled, however, then someone must have given them the news. After several rounds of testing and investigative tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people.
Ooh.
First is Florent, Spina
Wait.
di Rosula's senior advisor.
Florent is hot.
Huh? Florent?
Yes, surprising, isn't it? He was one of the people Boss trusted the most, which also means that he was
Callus
someone who
really do be
understood
playing
Boss
10D
really
chess with
well.
everyone. Yeah.
Thanks to his position within Boss's innermost circle, he always knew our upcoming plans and could thus avoid capture this whole time. There's someone else like him too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Ooh, Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Uncle Marcel.
What is Confrérie?
It's a guild in Poisson. The boss helped it to grow to its current size and prominence.
First the Sumeru heist quest, now this?
In the beginning,
Yeah.
they were only reselling some daily goods, but now they're one of the richest guilds around with a lot of business connections in the city.
So, they're like a sister organization of Spina di Rosula?
Yes, you can say that. When we were fighting against the synth dealers, they provided us with plenty of support. It's a bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down themselves.
The final suspect is Thierry, the man responsible for coordinating information between Spina di Rosula and the guard.
I'm sorry, but there's just something about a man in a uniform that gets me going. Although Akab.
Although the guards mostly leave us to our own devices, there are still many activities we have to report to the local authorities.
What was it? It was like that, right? And then it's like this, right? And then it's like that. Right? Right? Is it like that?
Since Thierry is
That was
always
hard
in
to
the know
do.
about our current activities, he could theoretically always plan one step ahead.
I see. These are all people who I communicate with quite regularly. To think that the enemy we've been fighting against has been right next to me all along, among those I trust the most. It's almost too hard to believe.
If you want to investigate them, please take every precaution to not alert the quarry. Judging from our experience, the enemy is extremely cautious.
Of course. And thank you, Malus. You've provided us with a lot of great information.
Convenient information to come out at a convenient time in a at a certain time of the game.
You're too kind, my lady. I'm just doing my duty.
He said duty.
And before I forget,
Oops, sorry.
proving Boss's innocence would also mean clearing him of blame in Jacques' death.
Bruh, hair. I'm so heavily conscious about my hair. You know what? We're just gonna do this. We're not gonna do a mid part today. We're gonna do we're gonna do this. Also, I love how I'm about to change my hairstyle when we're about to end stream.
After that incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into the Spina's care. They still live in Poisson today. If it might help, you could also pay them a visit. I can make the necessary arrangements.
He was keeping it after all this time. I can only imagine how much of a sigh of relief to be able to finally release that kind of info. Ah, yes.
A new case awaits.
Release that info. Leave it to me.
I hope we can work together to uncover the truth and end this case once and for all.
Callus case records 3 years ago. Hold on.
The Callus case records. 3 years ago, on a rainy night, banquet goers heard 2 gunshots outside the house. When they reached the scene, Callus had a gun in his hands, and Jacques had been shot and slain. Based on the investigations done then, there were no possibility that anyone could have done the deed and escaped, and Callus was thus adjudged to have been the culprit.
Okay, it seems that we have a new case in our hands. And, oh. Thank you for the clap. Thank you for the clap. I do need to practice a little bit more my what do you call it? My transatlantic accent. I need to practice it more. It's really bad. But yeah, it seems that we have a new case in our hands, and we are going to be visiting Jacques' family. Now, I am super excited for. I'm very excited to find out like what's going to happen, and I guess we need to check. Hold on, give me a second. 10. Let's see if we can pull to get Freminet. Okay, 50, 55, 60, 60. Just one. Yeah, now we're at 65. Okay, I was excited. I was excited.
I'll just have to reject them all.
Fine. I guess no Freminet today. Catch you on the rerun, or it's either catch you on the rerun or catch you at a completely unrelated banner. Why is our Favonius Warbow with her?
Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intent.
Yeah, no Freminet. I'm sad. No wonder. It's been really bad. Okay. All right. We're ending stream today. We're ending stream. Right after I do this. Weird, doesn't hunt. Oh, okay. He'll be around in another Fontaine banner. I believe that's what went on in Inazuma and Samara 4 stars. Yeah, I mean, I'm not too sad that we didn't get him this time around, because even if we fail, for sure, we are going to fail a roll, and we're gonna get like a 4-star that's out of the banner, and he's just gonna appear. He's a 4-star, so we'll eventually get him. Sacrificial bow. You know what? We're doing this. We're doing this. Let's consolidate. I know people will be like, no, don't do that. I just did it. He'll appear out of nowhere on the weapon banner next patch. Yes. I think I stole your Freminet because I got C1 him earlier. Bless you. I bless your pulls though. How dare you? How dare? How very dare you? Fine. Should I? Let's refine. Let's refine more Favonia stuff. I know it's extremely useful, but like I want to refine everything to 5 as soon as possible. Okay. I still have to do the fishing stuff. Damn. All right. All right. So far, that is it. Okay.
Intelligence. All those skull.
All right.
Recycle me cola, original taste. The sugar 1.5, C ingredients. Carbonated me cola, caramel cola. Acidity regulator, natural flavor. Me cola, original taste.
Okay. All right. I guess that is it for today's stream. We are going to find out more about the case next week. Also, I swear, I promise, this Saturday we will be playing Tears of the Kingdom. We have yet to finish the game. I think I'm almost done with the game. I've been playing like off stream a lot, and like I'm just saving on the story stuff for stream. So we'll finish Tears of the Kingdom. Don't worry, it's a promise. Thank you for showing your arms. Gave me energy. Arms? Oh, these arms. Hello. Okay, right. Let's end today's stream. You guys, thank you so much for coming to this stream. I enjoyed. I really love the vibes, the story, the dramaticism of Fontaine. I just love it. So we are gonna continue again. I say again, we're gonna continue the story next week. But for now, thank you so much for coming to the stream. If you would like to follow me on my socials, you can keep up with me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I do post a lot on Twitter and on YouTube. I post there every month. There will be a vlog every month. And so far, I'm so proud of myself for keeping up with it. Instagram, I post a lot of pictures. People have been saying that I'm at my pictures, and like I've been killing it with the pictures. I'm just saying. So if you'd like to, look at my pictures, go ahead. Thank you to everybody who followed Pepperist, and to everybody who moderated today. Tirso, thank you so much. And to everybody who rated, also Pepperist, thank you so much. Thank you. I also have a Discord server if you would like to say hi. It's right there. Come join my little Discord server. It's fun. I will reply to every message. So there's that. I get notified for every messages. And also I have a podcast. It's called the Frightening Alarming Real Life Tale Show. If you would like to listen to the podcast, it comes out every Friday. We are almost at the end of the season. I know we just started, but season 4 is only like 15 episodes, I believe. So yeah, with that, everybody, thank you so much for coming to the stream. I will see everybody on the next one. Bye! Ouch. That hurt. Ow. I hit my hand on the mic. This was supposed to be a perfect end to the stream. I was supposed to be like, oh, hey, look at me. Like, oh, this is so cool. I ended it like a professional streamer, but no. Here I am with a hurt hand because I accidentally hit it on the mic. And I could have just muted, but nah. I chose to be real. Anyway, bye everybody. Bye.
I kiss your hand and make it feel better. Oh, you're gonna kiss my hand and make it feel better? Oh, you're so... Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Anyway, bye.